I'm cooking a delicious, extraordinary dish. I'm cooking roast beef. This is a top loin. The first thing is to marinate it with salt and pepper. I have here about 1 large spoon of salt and pepper, and I am going to rub it all over this extraordinary top loin. Let's go ahead and pour it on. First on the inside, and I am going to be placing about 3 rosemary sticks. Now we are going to pour the salt and pepper on the outside. Just grab it and rub it in. This is a great piece of meat. This is the first step. Okay. A little bit more over here. Make sure that you cover every piece of it. That's very good. Now I am going to tie it tight so the rosemary doesn't come out. This is taste in the making, taste in motion. This dish is great anytime, any day. Okay, now I am going to be pouring Chianti wine to marinate it. This is very good. A little bit more of salt. Pepper, might as well use it all. Now I am going to cover it and place it on the refrigerator for 2 hours. You can leave it on the refrigerator. 2 hours is enough. This is a fresh piece of meat. I'm going to put it on the refrigerator for 2 hours, and we'll come back to continue preparing roasted beef for today's evening dinner. In addition, we'll be having as a side dish potatoes with carrots, onions, braised in beer. Stay with me. This is going to be an extraordinary meal for you to enjoy. The roast is now marinated. The rosemary, the black pepper, everything is just perfect. And of course, the Chianti, a very nice, strong flavor. The next step is to place it on this roasting pan, and I am going to be pouring olive oil for browning it or searing the flavor. I'm already hitting the oven to broil, so I can go ahead and sear this. I'm gonna turn it around so I can put more olive oil. The juices from the marinade will go on the bottom. we'll make a sauce with them later. Now I am going to place it in the oven on broil for only about 3 minutes per side. Then I'm going to lower the oven temperature and continue cooking this in the oven at 320 degrees, 325 degrees for an hour. Then I checked it. I want this to be more in the rare side because I am going to be enjoying it today, and I wanted this to last me a while. Otherwise, I will cook it for about 90 minutes. But I like it to be rare so I can continue enjoying this on the reheat. And even after this is ready, it will continue to cook. That's where all the juices reposition in the meat. So now, in the oven to broil for about 3 minutes on each side. The oven is hot. I'm ready to make the side dish. First, olive oil in this pan. Put about, I will say, half a cup of olive oil. Now I'm going to be adding pancetta cut into little pieces, or you can use bacon. This pancetta is delicious. It's almost like butter. So I'm gonna throw the pancetta in there. The sound of flavor, definitely. I can literally taste the final meal. You see this? Pancetta. Or you can use bacon. A little bit more of olive oil. And pancetta cooks very, very fast, and I cut it into very thin slices. So it's ready in no time. Next, I am going to be adding potatoes, carrots, onions, and garlic. I already cut. And I am going to saute the potatoes for about 5 minutes. I like them to be brown on the outside a little bit, a little roasted per se. And then I'm going to be adding the beer. A little bit more of olive oil. Give it a little heat, and I'll be back once that this is brown so we can add the beer, and then we'll cook it slow for about half an hour to 45 minutes. This will be potatoes raised in beer with pancetta, onions, carrots, garlic. A side dish for our roast beef dinner for tonight. Now that the potatoes are ready, potatoes, carrots, onions, and garlic, and of course pancetta, I'm going to be adding a beer. Add a whole beer to the mix. And now we're going to cook it slow, around 340 degrees for half an hour. And then I taste it. I want it to be just perfect. But that time, a roast beef should be ready for us to enjoy. Roast beef with potatoes and vegetables braised and beer for today's evening meal. Our dinner is ready. Delicious. I have added sour cream and a little bit of salsa brava, and also the juice from the roast beef and the marinade. This is roast beef marinated in black pepper, onions, and Chianti wine, with potatoes, carrots, onions, and garlic braised in beer. This is a delicious dinner for any time. You can taste every one of the ingredients. This enhances the beef, the potatoes, everything. Delicious meal to enjoy anytime. Make it for yourself. Thank you for watching from the Pleasures of Cooking. Salud. Until the next time.